What's going on, guys? Baseball294 here. Now today, as you can probably tell, I'm doing something a little bit different than what I normally do. I'm doing like a vlog type base, so I don't have actual content to show you. More, I have topics to actually talk to you about. So I'm gonna get outside here. I think it's raining out right now, but maybe just drizzling. So I apologize if the camera bounces around, but so yeah. So the content that I want to talk to you about is regarding my new Airsoft team and a little bit of a perspective on my life. So I'm out on the deck here, gonna give you guys hopefully some cool background to see. But jumping right into it, as you know from my previous video, I joined an Airsoft team. We were called RRU, and from my understanding now is that was actually more of a placeholder type name. We're hoping to change our name to something along the names of like Spartans, or at least having that in our name somehow, because if you guys don't know, the Spartans are a really badass group of guys. Whether you've seen the movie 300 or not, it's not necessarily historically 100% accurate, but nonetheless they are a very ruthless group of warriors, so that would definitely be sick to incorporate that name into our actual team. So, also speaking about our team, I was actually recently promoted in my team ranking, if you will. So, basically the way it works is I have our team leader, his name is Blake, his call sign's Hollywood, so hopefully you guys can meet him shortly in some newer videos that I have coming. But basically right below him, we have our admins. So I'm one of the admins, and basically for the team, I am a medium to long range asset for the team. So my job is to ensure that when we have our team practices once a week, that I gather my group of guys and we work on anything that is dealing with our particular designation. So whether that be accuracy, whether that be similar to sighting in a scope, we actually range in our hop-up units, so we are able to know how effective our hop-up unit is at certain ranges, how many dials we need to actually turn our hop-up unit to achieve the maximum hop or optimal hop for a particular range. And that's really different for a DMR or a sniper rifle versus something like an AEG or a light machine gun, simply because we don't have the luxury of being able to flip it to full auto and spray at our target. We have to take one shot and hopefully get one kill. So accuracy is vital to our role. Excuse me. Also, going along with that, we have to ensure accuracy, like I mentioned, with wind. So we need to know how to compensate for wind. We need to know what our effective overall range is, so how we can compensate for that kind of stuff, and then how to move as a unit as well. So I'll be working on all of that stuff with my group of guys every single practice. So when we have our admin meetings, since I've just recently been promoted, as I mentioned, to admin, we have specific meetings bi-weekly just for the admins. So that's where we talk about new topics for the team, new interests that we have, games we want to go to, or concerns that we have about the team right now. So it's going to be a little bit more time consuming, but I'm definitely really excited for it. So it's a huge honor that he promoted me this quickly. So I thought you guys might be excited, and I'm definitely excited for that. The other thing too, going along with that, we just gained a team van. So not really sure where it came from. Blake basically just acquired it somehow, so I don't think he stole it, so let's get that out right away. But we do have a team van now. We used it to go up to actually Kansas City, Missouri to play in one of the games there 2 weeks ago, so that was awesome. Just helps keep the team together. We can all, instead of worrying about, hey, 8 of our guys are still coming, they're not here yet, so that's definitely a nice asset to have, especially early on. So that's cool. I mentioned the team t-shirts and patches coming. Hopefully we'll have those by either late May or early June once we get the name finalized. So I'll show you guys all of that stuff once it comes. The last thing I want to talk to you about is, as you probably have seen, hopefully you have, if you haven't, go check out my team Loadout. But we do now have a second loadout that we're working on, and if you guys are milsim guys, you know what I'm talking about when I say you have to either have a green loadout or a tan loadout for most major milsim games, because it's obviously team that are tan will be versing the team on green, or vice versa. So we are looking at an AOR1 camouflage style. I particularly love it. It's similar to what the Desert Marpat camouflage looks like, except for there's a few minor differences. The patterning is a little bit different on the AOR1, as well as the base color. The base color for the Marpat is essentially, it's like a tan cloth, whereas the base color for the AOR1 is a little bit lighter. It's almost more white or cream colored. So if you saw them on the field, you may or may not be able to notice a difference, but just because the marine patterns or the Marpat patterning is a lot more readily available right now, it's a lot more heavily used as well. It seems to be more of a common patterning seen on the field, so which makes perfect sense. But we want to, along with the Spartan name, we want to be something a little bit more specific, a little bit more unique. So we chose to go with AOR1. So we're actually doing a team purchase this Saturday, so hopefully I'll have that stuff within the next couple weeks, so I can go ahead and get up a review for you guys on that stuff. The last thing I want to say is I want to thank you guys so much for helping me grow this channel. It's definitely growing slowly, but it is growing. I'm gaining subscribers and earning your guys' subscriptions every week, and you know, I really love it. You guys are doing a great job leaving comments, asking me questions, liking my videos, and you know what, I really appreciate that. It's really humbling to know that you guys are actually interested and taking interest in the content that I'm posting. So it means the world to me, and I hope you guys can keep it up. And so as always, if you've seen stuff in my videos that you like or you have questions about, you saw something in a video that you want me to talk about, feel free to leave it in the comments below. If you don't know, I read every single one of them, and I enjoy reading every single one of them, so it's what makes this worthwhile. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know if you do. I'll make more of these vlog types, hopefully when it's not raining so much out. But other than that, guys, feel free to stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in the next Airsoft related video. Take care, guys.